The jawline. It's all about the fucking jawline. Mr. Wonderful's back in the FC fucking Sneaker Factory once again for a brand new episode. Of course, that sunlight is shining through the FC Sneaker Factory windows upon yours truly. And I know, you people out there, the fellas, and those beautiful ladies that I call my cheerleaders. Oh, you know you get my heart pumping, ladies. I know that light's shining bright on you as well, because you know what? You people out there, the people that are subscribed to my channel, the people that faithfully watch are the fucking winners when it comes to this sneaker YouTube genre. All these other fucking people out there, the people that don't appreciate quality, the people that don't appreciate an authentic delivery, well, they're fucking losers. And you know, I know some of these people that probably just coming across my channel are like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? Where did this guy come from? Right? Because they never heard anything like it. They never heard anybody like me when it comes to the sneaker YouTube genre. So let me go ahead and just give you a little glimpse of what you get when it comes to my channel. You're going to get a fucking real sneakerhead. You're going to get somebody that's actually fashionable. Somebody that actually fucking looks great on camera. You're going to get somebody that has an amazing smile, takes care of their skin. Somebody that actually knows and gives a shit about fucking sneakers and doesn't just purchase shit off the internet just to give you that early look. Someone that actually invests their time into looking good, just like myself. Actually, I have to go run some errands. Got to meet up with one of the beautiful cheerleaders. And of course, I'm going to be looking my best when I'm fucking out there in the streets. Or not in the streets, but you know what I mean. So, what I'm wearing, for you people out there, because it's a little chilly in California right now, I am wearing the nice, I love this color. It's just a great color. It reminds me of toothpaste. Stadium Good sweatshirt. Great sweatshirt. Wish it was a little bit longer, but you know, it is what it is. But I'm bringing out that JCPenney's white Stafford tee to go underneath to give you that nice color contrast. This amazing Omega and Swatch collaboration. This is the Moon Swatch. This is the Speedmaster. And this is known as the Mission to Uranus. I love this watch. The LV monogram necklace and some just standard Levi denim. Blue denim to be exact. So, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Maybe a secret that you're just not aware of. But there's a little icon, if you see it, it's in white or it's in black, and then the lettering it is white and it says subscribe. Well, in case you didn't know and didn't realize, or I mean maybe you're just a little bit too dumb not to know, and maybe you need to be reminded by myself. Well, that icon is actually a button. And in order for it to work, you have to hit it. And we all know when it comes to this channel, it doesn't get hit quite often. But it's okay. It's okay, because like I said before, when it comes to my channel, the people that tune in are people that want quality. They want to see someone good looking delivering them content. Somebody that's actually fashionable. They tune in because they want to be fucking winners. Unlike all those other losers out there when it comes to the sneaker genre. A lot of them out there, and they have tons of subscribers, so go figure that, right? There's a lot of losers when it comes to YouTube and when it comes to this world, actually. But when it comes to my channels, the winners tune in. You may be a little bit thrown off if you're the first time tuning in. You're probably like, what the hell is going on? Where's this guy coming from? Kind of sounds a little bit too self-centered, too materialistic, too conceited. Well, if that's what you fucking think, then you know what? Take your fucking loser ass over there to all those other losers' channels, because that's where you fucking belong. Because right here, and before you depart, right here, before you depart from this channel full of winners, right here, I guarantee you, you're going to get a real sneakerhead's perspective, real shoes that are all mine, that are all in my size. and this is no fucking facade when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory. And every fucking episode that you tune into, you got that fucking golden ticket, and you are in the presence each time of Willy fucking Wonka himself when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory. See, what I do is I produce fucking content. I produce content that actually has fucking meaning behind it. And it's just not to fucking for monetary value. Because trust me, I get no monetary value when it comes to YouTube. I do this for the love of the fucking sneaker game. And I do this because what I'm doing is all the content that I'm doing, because every day I deliver content. I'm ramming my fucking content down this platform right here throat, so they have no choice but to push me. Because if you look at my catalog of sneaker profiles, you look at the catalog that I produce of Floyd's pickups and all the shorts that I produce, damn, it's huge. Countless pages and pages of stuff that I put in and that I invest my time in. So I appreciate you people, the fellas out there and those beautiful, the ladies, I appreciate you for tuning in and sacrificing your time for myself. And like I said, I'll strap you onto my back and we'll fucking carry you to this fucking glorious, to this great land when it comes to this algorithm. So, with all that said, you read the thumbnail, you understand we are talking about the Air Jordans in the FC Sneaker Factory with this particular segment. And I've already touched on my Air Jordan 5s that are in my collection currently. Now let's go ahead and make that transition to the next 3 when it comes to this Air Jordan segment that I'm going to be wrapping it off. And I am talking about the Air Jordan 8 when it comes to my collection. Right now I have 3 in my possession, and I'm not a big fan of the Air Jordan 8s. I'm a fan of colorways, and those are the colorways that I have in my collection. They have some kind of meaning for me, but I'm not like the biggest fan, and there's not a lot of fans when it comes to Air Jordan 8s, but I still am a fan of certain colorways, like I said, and these are the colorways that I have in my collection. So let's go ahead and knock this one out of the fucking park, like I always do. So let's go ahead and go. All right, the skin, the hair, of course. I gotta point out the obvious, because some of these fucking people out there, you guys are just probably doesn't realize that what I bring to the fucking table. Skincare is always good. Drink fucking water, take care of your skin, moisturize, get a fucking haircut, I would say, on a weekly basis. I mean, if you're married, I get it. You don't have nobody to impress, and I don't want you to impress other women. Well, you should want to impress all women, so your wife should know, like, damn, like, I have a gem at home. But get a haircut on a weekly basis if you're fucking single. Please, for God's sakes, take care of yourself. Dress nice. I'm not saying go buy the most expensive stuff out there, but dress nice. Make sure it fits. Right? Enough with this over baggy look. It's not a good look. Women like seeing the form in your body. If you're not in shape, get your ass in shape. See that? Beautiful teeth. Take care of those teeth. I mean, first and foremost, take care of your teeth before you buy anything, any shoes. I mean, that's your prime focus, okay? All right, so the light's on from the sun. All right, the sun's shining, of course, through the FC Sneaker Factory. The doors are open for you people to go ahead and come on in and witness greatness in that 4K fashion. And we are talking about the pages set. We are talking about sneaker profiles 293 right here. Let's take a look at the box. We'll take a look at the shoe right here. Box up first. Let's go ahead and go into this one. Here we go. Got your standard box. So this is the most recent Air Jordan 8 that I picked up, and I want to say this is the most recent 8 that has came out. Box isn't the greatest box. I mean, I don't really like this box. It's a lot different when compared to the Air Jordan 5s. The Air Jordan 5 boxes are thicker cut. These are just flimsy as hell. You do not want to put a lot of stuff on top of this one, on top of these boxes. Got the old old Jordan hit on the lid. Let's take a look at the box still, or I should say the label on the box. Air Jordan 8 Retro Black / True Red / White. Beautiful size 10.5. Let's take a look at the tissue paper. Just that standard black, very thin plastic tissue paper. It's not even tissue, it's like black plastic paper. But it is exactly the same that we got on the Air Jordan 5 though when it comes to the paper inside the shoe. So that is one consistent thing we are looking at. So when it comes to this one, I did pick this one up for retail. Picked it up on the sneaker app. I want to say I got this on a shock drop. And I was kind of like back and forth. I was really back and forth as far as, do I want it? Don't I want it? Can I do without? I probably could have did without, but this one does have some meaning to me because I actually had this back in the day and I never wore it. I actually had the high top and I had the low top. I wore the low top a lot more, or I wore the low top pretty much a good amount of time when compared to the high top. I never wore the high top, and I eventually sold that later on in the years. And when I saw this one come back out, it just brought me back so many memories because, I mean, I just always liked the style. I really liked the sock liner when it came to this particular shoe right here. So let's go ahead and go on to this one, and we'll go into all the dates that this shoe was released and stuff like that. But we are talking about sneaker profiles. 293, and this is the Air Jordan 8, the playoff edition right here. Okay, so this shoe, the Air Jordan 8, first debuted back in 1993. All right, so since then, this shoe has been released twice so far up until now. Okay, so the first time it was ever released was 2007. And then after that, it followed up in 2013. So I had this shoe in 2013. I did not have the 2007 pair, but I had it in 2013. But I eventually sold it off. But this one came out right here. The one I have in my hand came out on September 30th of 2023. So last year, this one came out. I love this shoe. I mean, great shoe. The quality is actually really good on this one. I was really surprised. Like, man, they actually gave us some good quality. So I was very happy about that. So let's go ahead and talk about this one. A little bit pricey, $210 shoe. That's why it's kind of like, do I really want to buy it or don't I? But I said, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to buy it. So let's go ahead and go into this one. All right, so this one, you do got couple different types of leather going on. So on the toe box, I mean, it is all in black, but with the different materials, it does make it look like there's different blacks going on, but it's really just an extension of the different materials. So on the toe box it's a nice synthetic suede, but it does have like a little bit more of a texture going on to that toe box. On these side panels is a lot smoother black suede going on, and it's all right here. This smooth suede is through here, through the strap, through here, and in lower part right here. These windows are the same, little bit, different style texture going on compared to like the same style texture going on to the toe box. This right here, black window, this black window. It also has little perforations going on in it as well. Right here, smooth black strap, smooth. You see that? The Air Jordan right here on this strap, and it is Velcro. This and this and this is the same texture as this as well. Perforated, but you do have a nice synthetic suede texture going on that little window up top. But besides that, this is all that smooth black suede going through towards the rear part of the shoe. One of my favorite features is this right here. I love that. But this is all white, but you do have that black lines, and then also some of those lines have the red coloring in them. As far as the midsole goes, you do see that a black midsole, but it does have like a little glitter texture going on the midsole carrying through the rear. Black outsole right here, black portion of the outsole, but then also the portion right here as well. But you see that you got more of a little blue hit when it comes to the outsole. Red outsole continuation, and then a little breakage in the black, and then a continuation in the black as well towards the rear part. Let's take a look at the rear part of the shoe. You see the straps, the Velcro. You see this nice, smooth black suede right here. I love it. I love this little black strap right here for, you know, the sock liner. Black glittery right here when it comes to the midsole, and then the black outsole, and then a little hit of that blue and that red. Let's take a look at the medial part. Medial part of the shoe is pretty identical, right, towards the lateral, except this part is not so big, right? The medial part is a little bit a smaller plastic hit right here, all in white. You do have the black lines, but also some of those black lines have the red coloring in it. You still have the continuation of the midsole is all in black and that glittered, which I love. Black outsole, and then you got a huge portion right here of the red outsole. And a small little hit right there of that blue. All this though right here, this right here, black, all this is black smooth suede through the strap, right here, carrying on through the strap, black smooth suede right here. All these little windows right here, right here, right here is that more textured synthetic suede, and you also see the perforations going on in that texture as well. Let's take a look at the front part of the shoe. I love it. I just love how the 8s hit from the front. It's just different. Black hit when it comes to the outsole, and then you see that. Just gorgeous. We'll talk about that when we get more to the aerial view. Another favorite part of mine when it comes to the 8 is the outsole. Look at that black outsole right here when it comes to that portion of the outsole. The yellow Jumpman got this huge blue hit going down the middle. You got this nice red pod right here going on in that outsole towards the lateral side of the outsole. You got a nice little black hit right here for some separation, and then you got the continuation of the black outsole when it comes to the lateral side, and then you got that red outsole when it comes to the medial side, and that nice little blue hit. Love the interior part, all that black lining. Some of it's colored in blue, some of it's colored in white, some of it's colored in red, and then you also got a little piece of yellow right there hit. So I love that. So I mean, looking at it, because I haven't really looked at this shoe closely like I'm doing now because I'm doing a profile on. The last time I actually looked at this shoe was when I actually did my FLOYD's pickup not too long ago. I want to say it was last year, late last year. But my favorite part right here, the aerial view, but looking at it, it just kind of brings out a lot of these details that I really never really paid attention to. So let's look at the aerial part, my favorite part of the shoe. Let's take a look at that. Beautiful. I love it. The 8s always hit from the front, but also the aerial view is always just so cool when it comes to this shoe. You do got that textured synthetic suede, nylon tongue, this smooth right here. This is all that nice smooth synthetic suede. This nice smooth synthetic suede going through the straps. The 2-3 in red outline and then colored in white, which is always a good touch. Black laces right here. I love this. The black cloth circle on the tongue. The red Jumpman inside. I love that. I wish they would have. I'm not sure if the original had the colored, what's it called? The colored little portion right here when it comes to that fabric. I'm not sure if the original playoffs had it, but I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. So this is my actually favorite part of this shoe. So I have a lot of cool things. I had a lot of nice little things that I liked about this. Obviously this part, this plastic kit right here, the underneath of the shoe, but I always was a huge sucker of the interior part right here. And this, I always thought that was so cool, but that interior, you know, that design and that red, the black, the yellow, and the white, I just love that. As you can see, the ankle collar is in black, but this sock liner, the interior part, is that cool lining of all those different colors and all those lines going through it. Black insole, but you see that inside the Nike and the Air in white. So this is definitely paying tribute to, you know, the old school colorway. As far as, you know, paying tribute to Nike. It's not like the Jumpman inside. It has the Nike in there, which is a cool touch. But I love that. Look at that. It's just a cool. I just love that. I always fell in love with that. that always made me really desire this shoe a lot because of all that cool designs when it came to this. But what do you think about this one, the Playoff 8? I know, calm down. I know there's a lot of people that hate on the 8s. It's just a big shoe and it's very high and stuff like that. But I just really like it. I really like the 8. Like I said, I'm not a fan of all the 8s, like every single colorway when it came to the 8s. But I'm really a fan of the OG colorways when it comes to the 8. I love that color. I definitely like the white one. I had the white one back in the day. You won't see that on here because I got rid of that one a long time ago. But it's a good one to have for myself because I'm a fan of the 8s. I definitely like to wear 8 here and there. But that one right there it's a gem, and I believe it probably will stay in my collection. I don't think I'll get rid of it. Even maybe a year from now, we'll see. But I don't see myself getting rid of that one. It's a really cool shoe, and I can't wait to actually style that shoe with an outfit. So, but drop a comment down below. Let me know, how do you feel about the 8s? How do you feel about this particular 8, the Playoff 8? Let me know. But that concludes this one. When it comes to the book, the catalog that I've created, Sneaker Profiles 293. We are talking about the 8s now, so sit back, relax, because I'm going to be hitting you with another 2 when it comes to the 8s in a few days. So be on the lookout for those. Hopefully you'll be tuning in. But like that one, I really enjoyed that sock liner. I think that's such a cool touch when it came to a shoe, particularly the Jordan 8 on this one. So let me know, drop a comment down below, let me know. I would like to know your thoughts about the 8, your thoughts about this particular Playoff 8 as well. I would like to know all those, so go ahead and drop a comment. And you know what? Those doors to the FC Sneaker Factory are about to shut. But I want to remind you, YouTube is my fucking pedestal. And when it comes to the sneaker genre right here, it is definitely my fucking playground because I play around, because I have a ton of shoes to deliver for you people out there, just like you see in my catalog. As you can see, I got to get ready to head out in a couple more videos to complete, so I got to carry through my day. But I appreciate you for stopping by. Those FC Sneaker Factory doors are about to shut in front of your beautiful faces, but let me remind you, got the beautiful ladies always consistently telling me. I actually had one the other day. We're actually going to go grab some ice cream. Open up the door for her to go through, because that's what gentlemen do. Let her go through. She looks back and says, "Mr. Wonderful Floyd, you are too."